Oh, got one. Come on.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's whooping it.
$208, sir. You know the deal. In the hunt for another venture. Today we're about to bring you something a little bit different. Here, back with my boy Carson McCone, Get Bent Guide Services here at PK Possum Kingdom Lake here in north. Was it Northwest Texas?
Yeah, I mean,
Northwest
North
is
Central.
Texas, North Central West Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, around that area.
I don't know, man.
Possum Kingdom Lake.
We're in Texas. This time of year, they really like to load up on those green lights. The bank really focuses on them. Um, the daytime bite hasn't been good so far, so I've been telling everybody like that wants to book a trip. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nighttime's the way to go. It's pretty brutal, very cold, but can be worth it. You know, any cast could be an 8 pounder. So
There you go. So that's what we got going for you guys. Right now it's not so bad. Wind's blowing probably about 12 miles an hour. It's supposed to get down about 8 miles an hour, which is perfect. We need the wind to blow. That way we don't, when we roll up on the green lights, we're not spooking the bass.
there's not much noise in the water created by the waves, of course. When I'm talking, they get a little spooky. You know, this lake gets some pressure, so it can be kind of challenging when the water's slick calm with no wind. So, of course, we prefer a little chop just to conceal our own.
It's probably going to drop down to about 30 degrees tonight. So we're wearing several layers right now, but the adrenaline will kick in here soon. Shout out to Bex Outdoors for sponsoring this. Bex Outdoors is actually kind of new, up and coming, rising out of McKinney, Texas, North Dallas. John, I appreciate it, man.
Love his product, and I'm gonna just let the video, let the results do the talking.
And now I see why they call PK, aka Possum Kingdom, the most beautiful lake in the state of Texas.
No doubt, in my opinion.
Pop my cherry, first time here. Usually when you pop your cherry, it's always a good night. So stay tuned. It's going to be a great night.
It's a good night for one party involved.
Well, hey. It's going to be a good night. We popping cherries, ripping lips.
Literally. You can't put Papa Gauge how deep the bait is because it's going to tell you where they're feeding at. Bass always feed up. They're not going to be too far from where that bait is, ever. As far as water column goes, say if you find all your baits, you go graphing for an hour, and I'd say your average of baits in 10 foot. That's the depths I would look for bass in if you're practicing for a tournament. You obviously stick within that range. It'd be kind of a waste of time. I think to go beyond 20 or below 5 in that sense because 90% of your bass are all going to share the same water column. No matter what time of year they're in, they're going to like to hang out in the same depth range.
See some fish up top right there in the light. You see them?
All right, guys. Might be a little difficult to see, but we are pulling up on some white lights here on the dock. About to make some casts. I have a feeling this is going to be the first fish of the night right here.
Yes, sir.
Shit. What's that? Trying to figure out how this sinks.
It's spinning a bit, right?
I think I need to go a little slower.
Yeah.
So once I get a feel for this, it's game over. This lure, I mean. Oh, got one. Come on.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's whooping it. Come on, big bass. Is he coming up?
Drag it a little light.
Trying to drag up just a hair. It's probably a striper. Keep fighting him. It's a bass.
Bass?
Nice striper. Good one.
That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That'll hunt.
That dog will hunt.
Let's go.
There you go, brother.
Is that a keeper?
Oh, yes. Good fish.
How's it going?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up? John. What's up? JTX Outdoors. Got him on the jerk bait. Nice little striper right here. Keeper. First one of the night. A lot more to come. Comes out the board. Oh, got a, what would you say, man? 20? No.
I don't know the inches, but I know pounds. Probably 6-pounder.
A 6-pound striper. Medium light rod. Spin combo here.
He was
With the jerk bait. Gone. Hey, finesse though. What's the depth here?
right here. Up there on by the dock. It's about 15 foot. But we got to put the ass into the boat like right here because that cable comes out and it meets this point.
So where are you trying to cast to?
I mean, it's pretty difficult. You got to like get it underneath the walkway and bring it to you. This one was an accurate representation of my life. Extremely difficult.
I'll let you go first, sir. So where's the cutoff on this? Right there. So you got to go. Okay, I get what you're saying, dude. Fucking A.
Dude, I'm going on right there.
You got up there too. Oh, you made it in the water?
Oh yeah, I skipped it up there.
That's what I was trying to do, bro. Nice cast, dude. All right, I'm gonna film it.
That one's gone, brother.
Not unless I get up on the fucking dock.
Guess you get up on the dock. No, right, also. Dude, that fucking right in the water. Shit.
There it is.
Grip. Grip.
Look at that one-eyed snagger.
Thank you. I'm sorry your hand got wet.
Nah,
On this too. Set me down.
not worried about it, dude. What a snag.
Yeah. Scared the shit out of me. You might get it.
Oh, we would have been able to get it up. Either way,
It's
Just had-
13 feet here.
you would have just had to treble hook it. But
Oh.
I'm quick on the gun, sir. Going. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big sand is what it is.
Yeah.
Big sand.
Good sizing.
Now we got this.
Good morning, JTX fam. Guess what? Back at it again. PK Possum Kingdom. Had a great night last night underneath the green lights. Caught some striper. But we decided to stay another day. So we're going to bring a full day of adventure for you.
We back like we forgot something, huh?
Yeah. And we just got done arguing here. Which one's more expensive, waterfowl hunting and or bass fishing? So drop it in the comments below. Let us know what you think, guys.
They're both dumbfoundingly expensive. They kill a 12-man limit
A set
of
of
mallards and geese.
12 mallards decoying right in front of you after you called them, or a 12-pound bass.
That's not even fair. 12-pound bass solos every time.
Speaking of which, look at those beautiful geese.
How about that? That just goes to tell you, 12-pound bass.
I just scared them away. We are heading to the first spot. We'll catch you guys there.
No. I gotta, we gotta
okay.
tell these people. No, because that's not a fair comparison to say 12 mallards decoying perfect, which is beautiful. Probably one of the more beautiful things on earth.
Yeah.
I'd say, would you rather kill a 12-man limit of mixed bag Canada geese and mallards, or would you rather catch a 15-pound bass? That's more equivalent.
I'll drop my answer. Geese and mallards.
Over a 15? A 15.
You can bass fish all year long. You can't duck hunt and goose hunt all year long.
The list of people that have caught a 15 is this short.
Well, I'm sorry you're small, sir.
I guess that's what they make Blue Chew for, right? This is a paid sponsorship by Blue Chew.
No free shout out.
Free shout out.
No free shout out, Blue Chew. Going back with that jerk bait.
Jerk bait.
What'd you get?
What do I rate the jerk bait from Bex?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Got some good action. I know it's durable. Jeff's ass get hung a lot. He hit every dock on this lake. So
Hey, we're throwing in the middle of the midnight, pitch black. You can't see it come in the bush.
don't hate to play, hate the game.
Guess what? I still have it. You don't have to send me a new one yet.
Hey, yeah, it didn't break, and I'm telling you, that's the toughest damn jerkbait I ever seen. Y'all better go buy you some Becks.
Let's go. Get your Becks and we'll catch you at the spot.
For the rest of the day. When I left her standing in my dust.
All stripes. All hybrids, stripers.
That's two fish.
Killed a bass falling earlier, but
How do you tell the difference on the...
the way they look, the damn bass got a big tail kick.
Oh, okay.
Two fish almost. I just want to look down there and see a blimp somewhere.
Crazy part of the lake.
What do you mean?
Oh, with the campgrounds, got cactus. Like Benbrook Lake doesn't have that shit. And another. No shortage of these guys. Suckers everywhere.
They bite it every time.
Got him. A good one. Night two, I should say, here at Possum Kingdom Lake, back out on the water. It's roughly around 9 o'clock, you should say. A little warmer than last night. The wind's blowing out of the south today. Yesterday it was blowing out of the north, so should be a little better and not as chilly as it was last night. But
last night got cold, didn't it?
it did. We have something in store here for you guys.
Today, the lake's setting up a lot better for us than it was yesterday. We had some really tough conditions with some moderate winds out of the north and the full moon. You know, those fish really don't need the lights on a full moon. And that was our whole goal, to chase them on these lights and, you know, hopefully catch a big one. So that's still our same goal tonight, but I think we have a little bit better chances than we did yesterday. We're just gonna have to get out here, see what the bait's doing, let the lake tell us what she wants, and get after it, man. On the hunt for adventure, ain't we?
I think y'all are gonna like this.
Yeah, we do have a little twist in the mix, you know.
Yeah.
I got friends in low places, you know. Long time friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yes,
Carson getting this fucking get bent over here. And
Mesa Valley Outfitters right here.
AJ with Mesa Valley, dude. If you
Let's-
need a damn duck hunt, whitetail hunt, this is my guy. This is who I go with every time.
The lake record was actually caught right in front of us. It's shared by my great uncle. They caught it out here, 1989, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. That's just damn.
History. What's crazy is they the first four, they couldn't pour it in the throat. Yeah, they ate it. After they went and weighed it, and got pictures of it, and measured it, they ate it, and then they got two replicas made. 1609? No, 1602.
We have a tournament every year called the Tungate Classic. And yeah, I'm a part of it, and so is AJ. You know, it's kind of like a bragging right tournament for like the king of PK for that year. Like whoever wins the Tungate is like the PK guy. But it's not easy competition. Some of the best
how many
anglers.
people can put in?
See, the thing is, it's really limited. It's invite only, right? I'm gonna let AJ tell you about that.
It's invitation only. It's a big family tournament where these people have been the Tungates have been living here for about since the 60s, and they've had these cabins on Hog Bend. They were all framers. They framed up these cabins. We got a float over here by boat only to build these cabins, and we have a little fishing community over here. Little fishing camps over here, and we started the tournaments. Well, my
So the
family
invite
back
only.
in the day started the tournaments, and it's been invite only. Our families and friends only.
That's
And,
awesome.
If you-
When is it?
It's April, in between, I don't know, probably April 1st and April.
Second weekend in
30th.
April. No,
Yeah,
the
usually
second
it's
weekend in
second.
April.
Usually it's the second, but sometimes they'll move it if
If the
dates are
weather's
bad.
not right.
Weather's not right. And,
Yeah.
they've been fishing it since. Well, I don't have the hat on.
The
I think
hats are
it's 40
sick, ain't they?
Yeah,
The
they are.
hats are
What has
sick,
it been,
right?
48 years?
No, they've been fishing 48, 49, 50 years, dude. It's very impressive what they've done.
Yes, sir. Every year, you know. And it usually takes about 25 to 30 pounds to win.
Oh, it's gonna take a bag every time.
Mhm.
Like this invitational is not just inviting Joe Bob and Billy Bob. This is
These
you're
are a bunch of
inviting the
sticks
best fishermen,
out on PK. Yeah.
not only on PK, probably in Texas. Like
Yeah. And they're
you're
a bunch of old
talking,
men, man, that are sticks.
these guys are the truth.
That have been fishing this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They know the lake like back there.
They've seen the lake. I think it was back in '75. They were telling me the lake was 27 foot low, and they saw every stump, every hump, every freaking point in this lake. So they know the way
That's
the lake's
wild.
set up, where you're going to be fishing. You know, the majority you're going to be fishing from 30 foot or less on bass, and they've seen every stump or rock in the lake.
They know where it's at.
Yep. And
That's awesome.
you know,
Is it usually the older guys that win the tournament?
No,
nope.
Nope.
they do win. They do win.
It's 50-50. You got old Tony Thomas right over here in the cabin next to mine. He's probably the best bed fisherman I've ever met. He catches about
Oh hell, the some bitch is 7 feet tall. Of course he's a good bed fisherman. He can see him
Yeah.
from space.
he gets an extra foot on him.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't let him wear the GoPro.
Yeah, no, hell, you ain't gonna miss nothing with him wearing a GoPro.
He's 7 foot tall, and he sees those bass pretty good. And you know, he's been fishing the lake. He's I think he's 52 this year, and he's been fishing the lake his whole life. This is The majority of his career's on this lake. He,
AJ, would you argue that this is one of the best lakes in the state? Like, not only for beauty, but like, would you argue that this has the potential to grow the biggest bass out of any lake in the state? I really think that this lake could grow bigger fish than any lake, and I'm sure they're in here.
If they
I'm
stop
sure the
stocking-
world record's in this lake.
Oh, it is. We need to stop stocking striper.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the striper stocking
the
either.
striper, they eat all the bait. I mean, hell, they eat their body weight in fucking shad a day, you know? And,
And they never stop moving.
Yeah.
They're always on the hunt.
That's why they got the mud line in them. The
Yeah.
fish that don't stop moving have mud lines in them. When you skin them,
Interesting. I didn't know that. Tell me more about that.
When you see that red line in them, they always have to be swimming. That's why you fillet crappie and bass.
And there's
They don't have
just
that
sitting
you
real
got
still.
all white meat when you
I
fillet.
always thought it was called the bloodline, but it's got the
It's
mud line.
the
same-
mud line. It's because they're always freaking swimming.
You will never see a striped fish, whether it be sand bass, hybrid,
Well,
or
like,
striper,
so tuna have that.
stationary. They
Mhm.
they don't
Redfish.
sit up. They
No,
don't.
They don't sit still, just like a bass. It's gonna sit there and be lethargic, just like a crappie.
That's why they have to
Sit
eat so
there.
much.
Yeah.
They're burning so much
They
energy.
burn so much energy. They're gonna have to eat a lot. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
reimburse themselves.
And that's
I
bad.
think,
And
I
that's
think they're
bad.
talking about me.
Well, that's bad for business bass fishing because they're depleting so much resources as far as bait goes. And
Yeah.
I feel like even the bass spawn hurts from the striper because they're eating all those fry.
Bait. Yeah,
They're eating
and the
those fry, and I just don't think a lake like this that has the potential to be a world-class trophy fishery needs
Yes, sir.
it needs to be stocked with striper.
I think the striper should be taken out of this lake. Even with the striper, I've caught 11 double-digit bass out of this lake this year, including a 1290 and a 1331. 1331 was caught April 6th, so I couldn't submit it into the Share Lunker program.
Just
unfortunately.
you're about a couple
5
days short.
late.
Yeah.
It's 5 days late.
I didn't know exactly the date, but I knew it was just ended right there.
Yeah.
Then
It happened to be 5 days late. It was after the Tungate Classic, believe it or not.
yeah,
It was,
okay.
It was right after Tungate Classic. I just caught 18 pounds and I got beat real bad.
I got beat bad too in the Tungate Classic
18
myself.
pounds, really? It's going to get beat bad? Yeah, it is in spawn. In PK, it's just going to happen. But, yeah, we went out. We started drinking after the tournament, having a little good time.
Us
We went out.
drinking at the Tungate Classic? No, that didn't sound. No,
His first cast of the light, caught that freaking 13. I thought it was about a 7, so I tried to boat flip it, and I was like, that's not a.
that ain't.
So I pulled her around.
What were you trying to boat flip a 7?
It's just a 7-pounder.
Yeah, just a 7-pounder. Throw some damn sense into the equation. Come on.
Just right here.
He needs to turn the graph off so we can catch these
You
fish.
think I'm gonna turn the graph off?
I swear.
Have you met it? Trying to get Carson to turn the graph off. Have a little wager here.
This one with the graph on, and this one with the graph off.
All right, guys. So we have a little wager here.
Yeah.
We got a little wager. We need to turn the Garmin off.
Cameraman. Hey, bro. Hey.
Hey, I didn't mean to call you camera.
Hey, shots fired, guys.
Really
Hey.
rude. You're the fucking guy.
But what y'all don't know behind the scenes, I get down, bro.
No,
Yeah.
we know you get down.
You
That's
see
not
So we're gonna fish this green light with the scope.
no,
Is that correct?
that green light.
This one up
Okay.
here, you can't see it yet, but it's up here.
Okay, so
It's
we're
down
gonna
low.
we're gonna fish one with the scope on,
And one
and then we're
that
gonna
off.
fish one with the
I'm
scope
gonna go ahead and turn
off.
it back.
And these have been equally as good tonight. I've caught 6 fish. I caught 3 off of each one. So we're going to see which one has different effects. We're going to see if the scope affects these lights. Turn that Garmin off. I know you're scared. It's okay. We can fish in the dark. He's scared of the dark. You ain't catch no fish.
We don't need the light scope.
You ain't going to catch no fish out here, man. Really thrown in the middle of the lake.
So Carson
This
on
scope
board
2.
again.
That's team scope 2. Team no scope 0.
Hey, come on. Let's get over
We're
to this
going
light.
to your spot next, but
We're out here in the plain dark. And he's out here
plain
catching
dark.
fish.
I'm just catching
Yeah.
fish. All right, so team
Bro.
JTX. All right.
See that cave in the wall right there? When it gets about June, July, and August,
Don't see a cave in the wall. See a fucking wall.
you see a wall, you'll see a little hole up there. There's a little fucking bowl right
By
there.
a tree?
Where I'm looking
Yeah, you
at.
see where that
By the
tree?
bush?
So
Right
you see
here?
where that tree is right there, and that tree, those two trees
The little
right here.
bush right there. by
Yeah,
the
that
water?
bush.
Yeah.
You fish to the right side 20 yards. You pull off right here in June, July, August. You're gonna catch 4 bass right there, and they're gonna be between 3 and 5 pounds.
Team JTX, what we give this little dinky, but we'll give him on the pre-judge on
I'll say 8-7.
All right, you think this is gonna dive good?
I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Day 3, morning, well, afternoon, day 3. Head back to the truck right now, but we're gonna do a little trolling on the way for some striper. It's been a heck of an adventure so far. Y'all gonna see. Last night we got on some bass there on the green lights. Carson doing his job here. Met a good friend, AJ.
Oh man, he's going right. He's like right over there. I'll give you a go get. This is a pretty shot. Let it go down. Reel it. Just start reeling. No, he's still going right. Reeling.
Yep, he's on it. Got him. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Hell yeah.
That's just like taking candy from
Let's
the baby.
go. 3 days, 2 nights. PK, Possum Kingdom. The most beautiful lake in the state of Texas. We came, we saw, we were cold, we conquered. We did. We pulled it out. Carson McCone, I appreciate it, bud.
Dude,
Hell of a time,
the
bud.
pleasure is all mine.
Let's
It really
go.
is. I had a great time. It is always a great time when you come along with Jeff.
Likewise, man. So, plenty of upcoming adventures with Carson here. Get Ben. How can they contact you?
Hey, you know, my phone number is 903-204-3606. I have Facebook that's Get Bent Guide Service. I have my Instagram. It's the same. I'm on Fishing Booker. PK here is my home lake. Over here at Get Bent. I try to take care of my clients just the way I take care of the rest of my family members, like Jeff here. You know, he's a good guy. We had the best time. So you ask him, don't ask me. It's easy for me to talk about myself.
I will say, guys, you have several different options when it comes to fishing with Carson. You know, you could do trophy bass fishing, you could do crappie fishing, you could do striper fishing. Several different options, right? So
Yeah, I get all of them.
contact him in regards to what you're looking to do, right? Awesome person to hang out with. You never a dull moment. So it's
Yeah, I could say we didn't have many dull moments.
it's always an adventure, but that's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll drop everything in the description below, all the contact information as well for Carson, but by far the best guy that I've ever been fishing with. So you mark my word on that. But anyways, guys, Possum Kingdom, 3 days, 2 nights, and we out.
We out. I think we had a damn good trip, man. When me and Jeff get together, it's always a great time. I love taking old Jeff out. So okay, let me explain this to y'all. In the guiding business, you do something you love your whole life, and you take a couple people out that'll just make you hate it. But he is not one of those guys, man. It's a joy. Every time Jeff calls me and wants to go fishing, I'm like, thank God, because people just I don't know. You just gotta enjoy the times like these for what they are. If you know bad times, you know good ones, and these are good ones. So thanks for coming out, Jeff.
No, I agree, man. Always a pleasure coming out with you, man. It's always a fucking great time, dude. Never a dull moment. Always a blast through the cold.
You know, whether we catch them or not, you always just you enjoy this. Like
Yeah.
I do. And
Yeah,
you gotta
the
appreciate-
perspective and the
You
appreciation.
gotta appreciate what the good Lord made for us, man.
Exactly, exactly. So we're gonna troll on the way back to the truck here and see if I can get a couple striper, take home, and cook them up for y'all guys. Let's go. Stay tuned.
Here we go.